bit more broad, did he have to leave Peru and come back to his country to find disappointments and surprises that were enriching? I would say, yeah, definitely, because that's like a throwback to freshman year when we were learning about the hero's journey. They have to go on an adventure, and it makes everything better when they come back. So, until then it's just boring, and then there's nothing to do.
So the adventure, you come back with knowledge. And some of that knowledge might be for others, or some of that knowledge might be for you. If I didn't travel, I would not be standing in this classroom right now. I would have made a decision to stay in the corporate world and you had to go out and do that. So, Eduardo.
I think Virgilio found his identity and his purpose at separate times. I think he found his identity when he was like 18 or 17 when he went to LA to pursue his dream to be a pro skateboarder, because he was always a creative person, and skateboarding is a creative outlet to just about everybody who skateboards. But through a series of unfortunate events, he couldn't continue skateboarding. So he pursued something else that he can express art through, and that was cooking. And
Wow, so you're saying he's not a chef, he's an artist.
Yeah. He was an artist, and he found his purpose when he went to Europe to be a chef at a second restaurant, because he was in Canada, but that wasn't really working out. But in Europe, he really found how French and other cuisines really worked, and how important they were to the country, and how they can influence taste and how people feel about the country. And that's why there's a higher prestige feeling for French restaurants and Italian restaurants. So when he went back to Peru, his surprises and disappointments were from the customers, where he couldn't get exactly what he wanted to portray through his art to the customer. So he found surprises through the 50% of the ingredients that are unknown on his menu that he found in Peru, and he's using those ingredients to portray the art to make someone feel a certain type of way in a specific area of Peru.
All right, let me now apply it in a way. I'm going to ask you to reveal some things about yourself. Tell them about your dream here. What do you want to do?
I want to go in the film industry, and I haven't decided if I wanted to do camera work, but I really want to be a director as well, because I feel like I have a lot of creative drive, and I really feel for Virgilio, because I used to skateboard a lot, and I didn't view it as I didn't view it as a sport. I viewed it as an art, and I like to show people of how it can be an outlet, and how smooth and cool and how nice tricks can look and how they can make you feel. Yeah. It can be just fun, but it can also be an outlet to make an audience feel a way.
Would you consider making a documentary about skateboarding?
I would, because there's a big community in it, and there's different types of skaters and communities and bubbles. You have your New York skaters, like the New England skaters. You have your West Coast skaters. You have your Southeast skaters, like the Southern states. And I really like those skaters because they're really like traditional skaters and like hardcore skaters.
Do they all have
really
their
cool.
own type of skating?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
West Coast different from East Coast type skating?
Yeah.
Such like art,
Yeah.
art in different
Yeah,
areas.
people dress differently, like skateboarding scene. Certain people in in the South right here, people usually wear like Dickies and their like beanies folded up twice instead of
Yeah.
once. And like on the West Coast, they really like to skate in like really expensive shoes for some reason. I don't see why. Like I seen a guy skating J's, and I was like, "Why are you skating in J's? There's like 120 at least. Like you rip them that same day."
They were retros, that should be like 180.
Yeah, they're skating retros, like retro
It was
fives.
retros?
Yeah.
No, that's 180. That's, oh,
180 by
yeah,
they were fancy, bro.
But yeah, but they're pretty much.
They're still 140.
Like-
though. That's a lot
They're
of
like
money.
yours.
All right.
There's like a lot of different categories to it. You got your people that skate like vert, and that's like bowls and stuff. And then you got people who skate street, that's like purely like, that's hardcore, where you like go in the street. Cause all the spots, they weren't made for skateboarding, but they're conveniently fun to skate and easy to skate, depending. And then you got people that just like jump off high things.
I've seen a lot of those.
Some of them made it out well, but.
All right, people on the outside, give them a hand.